In a small town, there lived a successful farmer named Henry. Henry worked from early morning until late in the evening, taking care of his crops and animals. He woke up at sunrise each day, planting, watering, and harvesting his fields with great care. His storage buildings were always full, and his fields were rich and green. Because of his hard work, Henry's farm did very well, and he became well known in the town for his success. He had a large home, plenty of food, and everything he needed. But even with all his success, Henry always wanted more. One day, a traveling fortune teller came to the town. Henry, curious about his future, decided to visit her. He approached the old woman who was staying in a small house near the village square, surrounded by curious villagers. "I have worked hard and achieved much," Henry said, "but I want to know how well I'll do in the future. Can you tell me what lies ahead?" The fortune teller looked at Henry kindly and said, "Give me your hand and I will tell you what I see." Henry extended his hand, and the fortune teller studied his palm carefully. After a few moments, she looked up and said, "Well, I see great wealth and success in your future, Henry, but I also see something else. You will grow old, wealthy, and respected, but your heart will carry a deep sadness." Henry was puzzled. Sadness? Why? "I am doing well and will continue to do well, as you said." The fortune teller continued, "Come with me." She led Henry to her house, where an old hourglass sat on a table. "This hourglass will show you the future," she said, turning it over. The sand began to fall, and as Henry watched, images appeared in the falling sand. At first, Henry saw himself working hard, his fields becoming even more productive, his wealth increasing. Grain by grain, the sand continued to fall, and he saw his success growing. But as more sand grains fell, he saw himself growing older. His hair turned gray and his face lined with age. He saw his family, his wife, his children, his aging parents, but they seemed far away. He was always working, always trying for more, and they stopped smiling and became less involved in his life. Henry felt a deep sadness as he watched his future self. He realized that while he was becoming wealthier, he was losing something far more precious: time with his loved ones. The hourglass showed him growing old, surrounded by riches, but feeling lonely and sad for not having spent more time with his family. The fortune teller turned the hourglass back over, stopping the vision. She looked at Henry and said, "You have the power to change this future. True wealth lies not just in material success, but in the love and connections you nurture. Balance your work with time for your family, and you will find true happiness." Henry thanked the fortune teller and returned to his farm, her words and the vision from the hourglass staying in his mind. He continued to work hard, but he made a conscious effort to spend more time with his family. He worked fewer hours in the fields and spent more time at home. He played with his children, watched them grow, and enjoyed their cute moments as babies. He took his wife out for dinners, planned vacations, and spent quality time with her. He also made sure to visit his aging parents more often, talking to them, listening to their stories, and being present in their lives. He felt happier and more fulfilled than ever before. Years passed, and while Henry's wealth continued to grow, so did the love and connection within his family. He found that his success was even sweeter when shared with his loved ones. One day, the fortune teller returned to the small town. Henry went to see her again, not out of curiosity, but to thank her. "You were right," he said. "I have found great success, but I almost missed out on what truly matters. Thank you for helping me see the importance of my family." The fortune teller smiled and replied, "True wealth lies in the love and connections we nurture." I'm glad you found your way. This story of the farmer and the fortune teller's hourglass teaches us that while working hard and earning money for our future and our children's future is important, it's equally crucial to spend quality time with our loved ones. Similarly, in our own lives, we might focus so much on work, working late into the night, sacrificing weekends at the office, and chasing after wealth, that we miss out on precious moments. We might miss spending time with a newborn baby as they grow, fail to take time for our spouse by taking them out for a movie or dinner, planning vacations, or being there when needed. We might also forget to spend time with our parents, talking to them, and being involved in their lives. Balancing our work with meaningful relationships is key to a truly happy and complete life. Money alone cannot bring back lost time with those we care about, nor can it replace the joy and connection that come from spending time with our loved ones.